The escalating violence between the Sri Lankan government and the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, the LTTE, has resulted in the deaths of thousands of innocent, largely Tamil civilians, many of whom are relatives of citizens here in Canada. Many more have been displaced and left homeless, and the international community has a responsibility to intervene and protect these innocent victims of civil war. As home to one of the largest Tamil communities outside of Sri Lanka, many Canadian families are under tremendous emotional strain. Because of the exclusion of international media and aid agencies, Tamil Canadians here in Canada have limited information about loved ones trapped in the conflict zone. This is a war without witnesses, and any such conflict is especially dangerous. Tamil Canadians deserve the support of their government to help keep their family members safe. For months now, the Liberal Party has called on the Conservative government to press for the creation of a humanitarian corridor for the delivery of aid and the safe evacuation of the affected population. Today, we're calling on the Canadian government to examine the feasibility of fast-tracking existing visa applications under a special assisted relative class for those wishing to escape the violence and join their immediate family members in Canada. New applications should also be dealt with as quickly as possible, and processing fees should be waived for those who've been personally affected by the escalating violence. A senior humanitarian assistance delegation led by the Minister of Foreign Affairs should be sent to Sri Lanka on an emergency basis to assess the situation and report back to Parliament. This delegation should evaluate what can be done on the ground to assist the victims of the violence and see whether it's feasible to send Canada's Disaster Assistance Relief Team, DART, to help relieve the suffering. Canada also has a special responsibility to assist in international efforts to bring about a political reconciliation. Canada must assume a leadership role in condemning the ongoing violence in the region and press the government of Sri Lanka to commit to an immediate and permanent ceasefire. Renewal of Sri Lanka's International Monetary Fund loans should be contingent on their commitment to such a ceasefire. The Government of Canada must also press the United Nations to appoint a special representative for Sri Lanka to facilitate a return to dialogue. The government of Sri Lanka must understand that there are no military solutions. Canada must call for national reconciliation and help build a future of justice for the people of Sri Lanka. Finally, on behalf of the Liberal Party of Canada and our Parliamentary Caucus, I'd like to express our heartfelt concern for the innocent civilians caught in this terrible conflict and for their loved ones here in Canada who yearn to see them safe.